guys, it's Ian at SS8000 Cars, and we're going to do a quick garage update. So I've got all the cars in the drive that are with us at the moment. The Aston unfortunately is going back in a day or two, but it's already been with us longer than we expected, so we're certainly not complaining. That's not a permanent car, that's a loan car from AM. And then we obviously have the Golf R, which is sitting in the drive. No particular plans. I'd like to chip the car. The biggest problem at the moment is insurance. Whilst I can get myself insured, no problem at all, the youngsters, as I call them, the 21, 22-year-olds, I'm struggling a little bit with. So it's going to have to wait, I think, until I can get insurance for them, because I don't use it as much as they do. Obviously, you know the X3, but the X3 is not really part of the collection, but it is the workhorse in the family, and it's a diesel, and it does do the job very nicely. And we did actually post a video not that long ago about the X3 against the Land Rover Discovery Sport. Now, I would rather imagine the X3, the replacement is not too far away, so probably wasn't a completely fair comparison. And then we've got the M3. Well, the M3 at the moment had a little bit of work done on it, welding at the rear, which I should imagine that most of you that have had M3s will know all about, especially of this age. But as a fun car, difficult to beat. I mean, the rear wheel drive it makes the car very exciting. I mean, if not a little unpredictable. I've thoroughly enjoyed the M3. Obviously, it's Harry's everyday car, so he has the most experience of it, but it's great to have it here, and we look forward to getting another video out on it fairly soon. I suppose the big question is the GT4. Can't decide what to do with the GT4. I mean, the GT3, the new GT3 is going to be incoming probably in the third or fourth quarter of this year, although that's not confirmed. The car is confirmed, it's just not the delivery date. The trouble is, the GT4 is such incredible fun, and it's quite difficult to beat in that respect. Obviously, you know the beast here. The beast is under covers. The reason for all the covers is because I have a cat, and the cat lives in the garage. But just to prove to you, it is a 675 LT, and it's still here. I thought I'd comment on it. This isn't going anywhere. This is a long-termer, and we'll get a video out very soon on the 675. And I got a couple of videos planned. It's about time it featured in our, on our YouTube channel again. So it's really whether or not to keep or let the GT4 go, and I really can't make my mind up. It's manual, as you know. All the GT4s are manual, and it's great fun to drive, and in some ways easier than the McLaren. I mean, the McLaren is a fantastic car too, as was the Speciale. As you know, those of you that follow our channel will know that we sold the Speciale. In a way, it's a shame, and there'll be a compilation video coming up on the Speciale fairly soon. But we have had a few Speciale videos put out over the last period, one of which included the comparison really between the turbo and the non-turbo engines, because we had a California T handling Speciale with us about 2 or 3 weeks ago, which was actually much more fun than I expected. And of course, we've had the DB11. People are really interested in the car, and they like the idea that it's British. It's British through and through, but they've used some of the Mercedes-Benz electronics just so you know the car will work when it's done 60,000 miles and it's 3, 4, 5 years old. And that's got to be a good thing. Which brings me back to my point about, am I going to keep the GT4? New cars coming in, obviously the new GT3. Desperately trying to get our hands on the new 488 Sport stroke Speciale version when it comes out. Have my name down for it. It will depend, I think, a little bit on allocation, because I don't think it'll be on general release like it was with the previous 458 Speciale. Love to get one of those cars. Really quite keen to get my hands on a Huracan Performante. I think that's going to be epic when it comes out. So don't have any contacts with Lamborghini really, but I'm starting to try and build up a rapport with the London-based dealer. So, you know, and I love the idea of the new 570S Spyder, which I understand, say quietly, is being launched at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, probably on the Thursday. So that'll be quite exciting. And then, of course, after that, there's a new GT3 RS. I think it's going to be quite difficult to get the GT3 RS, if I'm to be frank with you, because I think Porsche are looking to sell the majority of those to their preferential customers, who get people that bought the 918 that have automatic rights to all the cars Porsche provide, and then those existing GT3 RS owners. When I get my GT3, I have no intention of selling it. It'll get swapped for the next GT3 if I swap it at all. Which really just leaves me with the GT4 decision, and that's a difficult one. So I'll come back to you on that. Alright guys, it's Ian from SS8000 Cars signing off. I hope you enjoyed this quick video.